After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Hand off to the back. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Going to the ground again on first. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
2nd down pass play coming. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's going to be hauled down on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Tennessee 1st down. Here's a throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
From the contact.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long, but finally, this defense has an answer.
2nd and 10, and they'll stick to the air. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
A loss of 13 yards.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
This is a tough spot to be in. It's 3rd and very long. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Sends this to the end zone. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down. Here comes the Titans punting unit. He punted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. That one hits at the 6, but can't check up. It gets into the end zone for a touchback. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Titans get it back on his 6th interception of the season.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll throw to begin this drive. They get it right back. That's intercepted. And the Jaguars are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
This is one of those moments, Kate, as a quarterback, when you're jogging off the field, I'm not even going to look at my defense. They gave me the ball, and all I did was give it right back to that other offense.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
52 blaster.
And start with a give to Davis. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
Big play to begin the drive. That's up to the 37.
Ready. 10 black.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
Some really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, and he got a nice little gain on the ground.
Trying to throw this from the gun. On the left side, caught by Davis. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. That play good for 17 and a first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Jacksonville.
60 red. 60 red. 10.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. That's on the quick hitter. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Jaguars have a first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Old blue. Let's go. Ready?
They're throwing it. By the Paulo. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
That's pretty impressive, Kate. I mean, to have the awareness, the body control to not just secure the ball, but to keep both feet down on the sideline.
Working inside the red zone. He's got it. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even in early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Cam Little to try the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Jaguars will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Titans nothing. Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Fielded at the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Tennessee to the line. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Dumped off to his running back. And he's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Titans have a first.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. They make the stop after giving up 6 yards. Good run on first. It's 2nd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. The Jaguars are there. He's hauled down. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Ready up.
Jags loading up the secondary on this 3rd down. They've got 6 DBs out there. 3rd and long for him here. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And this is going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Jacksonville. So now it's 13-zip, Brock, and they've got to be even happier knowing that multiple phases of their game contributed to this lead early on.
I'm going to guess the defense probably not going to keep up with the offensive scoring touchdown for touchdown, but you can't script a better start.
Little able to connect on the point after. And the Jaguars drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Titans nothing. Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
From 25-yard line.
Titans to the line now. 1st and 10. Back to the air following that pick 6. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Back to throw. Short pass brought in. This one is stopped after about a 5-yard pickup. The tackle made it to 45.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 45-yard line.
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. It's the Jaguars setting the pace so far. More from Nashville after this. We're ready to go with the 2nd quarter, and it's Titans football. They're looking at 2nd and 4. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Andre Sisco. And the Jaguars take over on his 5th interception of the season. Man, these guys just can't get out of their own way right now, and we both know it's only going to hurt worse as this game rolls on.
Yeah, kind of stuck in a loop right now. And I don't care what sport it is. If it's golf, if it's shooting a free throw, bat and baseball, like you grip it tight and you grip that ball tight, usually bad things follow.
Blaster, stick. Steel, black. Needle, blue. Ready.
Running out of the gun with Davis. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. And lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
39-yard line.
Red, 38. Red, cycle, black, ultra. Set, cut.
He's dropping back to throw. That's incomplete left side. Brian Thomas Jr., his intended target. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down.
Part of the reason this offense been humming today, been in such a great rhythm and got this lead, so they've protected themselves so well. Now they finally get punched in the face. And how do you adjust and how do you respond? Does it remain business as usual to stay out front, or can this defense finally get home?
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Hand off on 2nd and short. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
Well, that run puts him right back in the same old situation for 3rd down. I really thought that run was going to get the couple inches they needed. And you could tell, just look at them down there, Kate. They thought it was going to work, too.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Back to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's good.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans make it a 1-score game in the 1st half.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary. He just made him pay.
That one right down the middle. And the Titans cut the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he's going to elect not to bring this one out. So no run back this time. We'll pick things up from the 35. The Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10.
Down, dog rank.
Back now, pressure coming. And almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. Almost a very quick drive, but the drop kick gives him new life. This is 2nd down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Fits it through the middle. He's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Completed to his running back. And he's going to be blocked out after reaching the 43. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6. At the Titans.
2nd down run by Davis. He's down to the 36 with almost enough for that 1st down. He goes to the hurry-up offense here.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up
3rd down, Lawrence to throw. Got his man, Thomas has it. This gets the 1st and more. He makes it in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars take a 13-point lead. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. On his Little for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jaguars double their lead to 14.
Titans 7. Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. They'll come out throwing. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up 2nd down.
22.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 once again from the 20.
Here we go. Go.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Short pass, caught by his tight end. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Back to throw now. Brought in right side. They're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. They go play action on 1st down. Has it downfield, working the left. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
At the 29-yard line.
All set now. 1st and 10. They are throwing it again. No one open on that play, so he's going to chuck this to another county.
Okay, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And this is going to be incomplete. Great looking catch, but he lost track of that sideline and went out of bounds. We've got 4th down. The Titans going with a field goal unit here. It's on the left hash, 46 yards out. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that gets him back to within 11.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. 1st and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here. Lawrence now off the play action. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's tackled for no gain. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
13 Luke.
Lawrence working from the gun. Hits his running back. And he'll go down, and we'll see right at the 39-yard line.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
The number of times we see quarterbacks with his running ability make plays, critical plays on 3rd down, it's got to be refreshing for that defense to finally see them on the right side of it.
Logan Cook on to punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Takes it in at the 26. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
1st down now, ball at the 33. Airing it out to start this drive. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first
A
play.
loss of 7.
I know quarterbacks get paid a lot of money and a lot of glamour in this league, but today, this is a tough day for this QB. He's taking a beating. And whether it means changing up some of the blocking schemes, maybe mixing in a little bit of run, or heck, this quarterback getting the ball out of his hand more quickly, he's got to start protecting himself.
Trying to throw this from the gun. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
An 11-yard pickup.
I can't tell you how nice it is to have a big, trustworthy tight end in the passing game. Such great size to have, and he forces those defenses to find a way to try to match up when they can't.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. Caught on the comeback route. That's the first down, and he's still going. Now here he goes, down the right sideline. To the house for a Tennessee touchdown. The Titans make it a one-score game before halftime. That one splits the uprights. And the Titans cut the lead down to 4.
Titans 17.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Lawrence. Gets him downfield. This is Thomas. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. And got 21 yards on the play. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 21 yards. First down, Jaguars.
Throwing on first down, Lawrence. Looking underneath, and the back brings it in. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. New set of downs for them from the 31. On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. Finds him on the crossing route. Across the line, into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars will add to their lead at the end of the half.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. With your route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner, check. And finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
On his Little for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Jaguars drive their lead to 11.
28, Titans 17. Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he pushes them up to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down.
Here we go, set. Left leg 19.
Looking to throw. And this ball's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it'll be second down. One last play before the break.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
He's back to throw. Taking a shot deep here. His final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Tennessee to the line. First and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. He's looking deep once again. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Back to pass on first and 10. Cutting the goal line. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans cut into the lead coming out of halftime. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
24.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of returns. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. First and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here.
Hey, let's go. 11. Hey, tomato. Go. Here we go.
Lawrence throwing here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And we'll see what they do here on second down. From the shotgun, Lawrence lasers this one deep down the middle. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Couldn't find Brian Thomas Jr. on that throw. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. So 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
23. Hey, Ginger, attack.
They'll throw 3rd and long. That's caught. It's Hunter. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. They get 23 on that one. And the Jaguars have a first down.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
Throwing again. Here's Lawrence. Look at that power. Deep left side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Hey, Lion.
Again, it's Lawrence to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
Red on red.
air it out on third. Finds Hunter downfield. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless. I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Hey, think right, open. Think right.
Sticking in the air with Lawrence. Brought in. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars now lead by 10. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here, but his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his second touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game? Yep. Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the that one right down the middle. And the Jaguars drive their lead to 11.
24. Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. They'll have a long field ahead of him, partners. He's wrapped up shy of the 15.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
Titans to the line now. 1st and 10. They'll throw to start the drive. Completed over the middle. He'll get this up to the 18-yard line.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Five still to go here. This is 2nd down. Now looking to throw. He connects down the sideline. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. He'll get 16 yards on that play. And that's good for a Tennessee 1st down. Off the play fake. He'll throw. Jump off, caught by his back. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Titans have a first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Send him on the time. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
Completed to his running back. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but I think somebody's auditioning for some extra work as a receiver. If he could do that coming out of the backfield, imagine the damage he could do if they sent him out into one of those spots out wide.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Looking to throw here. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable in an incomplete.
The Titans going with a field goal unit here. He's got to drive this 37 yards down the middle. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that brings the deficit back within a score, 8 points.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. 2nd time they brought him out for a field goal, and 2nd time, well, he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. That's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10. Lawrence working from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. Rolling into enemy territory. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Lawrence with it on 1st. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
2nd and 10. Here's Lawrence. It's his running back. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
1st down, Jacksonville.
From the red zone now. Can't connect on this one. A rare miss. Been thrown for him all game, but this one didn't work out in 2nd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Once again here, 2nd and 10. Short pass brought in. And that will not be enough for a 1st down. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
30 left.
3rd down. Here's Davis. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
I love that call on 3rd down because it just gives you options. The best 3rd down teams are teams that do just that. Right? They give you options. You don't let the defense dictate to you. You look at what they're giving you, and you take advantage of them.
Into traffic, complete. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Offensive line fast.
A pickup of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal. At the 2-yard line.
Davis. Can't fight past that line. They
It's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
Red on the red. Hey, tomato, tomato. Cut. Here we go.
Lawrence on 3rd and goal. Caught out wide. And they stop him with just a 1-yard gain. That's going to make it 4th and short.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that third down?
He'll go quickly to the right. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars lengthen the lead at the end of the third. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around him. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on him. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He stopped on the run back at the 27. A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. It's Titans ball, and they could use a score. They come into the 4th trailing. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Running it now out of the gun. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
2nd and 6.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. He'll look to throw. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Kicked out by Devon Clark.
4 picks, 1 game. Yeah.